Imagine you've been working for a company for 10 years. You never show up to work late, never break any of the rules. For all intents and purposes, you're a pretty model employee. Except one day, you show up to work and for some reason, you're not able to access the parking lot. That's weird. Especially weirder that you can see other cars in the parking lot, and in fact, there's cars going around you to get in, but you can't access it. All right, it's a bit frustrating, but I'm sure I can just work around this, you say, and you drive around the block, find another place a couple blocks down the road, and hey, you get to work 25 minutes late. You show up looking to see your boss to ask him about what's going on, and then, that's weird, your desk isn't there. No chair either. No one's told you about anything, and you're like, well, I guess I could still get my work done if I just stand up at my desk and start typing on my laptop. It'd be incredibly inconvenient and would take me much longer, but hey, at least I can still access my job. Well, you then see your boss, and you're like, hey, boss man, can you tell me what's happening? No one's communicated anything. I've looked at all your public channels and you've never told anyone about what's happening. And he looks at you like you've got three heads. Like, huh? What do you mean? Everything's fine. You're like, I can't access the parking lot. I don't have a desk. He goes, oh, can you prove it? You prove it. You show him the issues. You look, there's nothing there. He then goes, oh, that's very strange. I'll get back to you. I'll sort that out. Don't worry. Tirelessly be working for you. And then 3 months pass. You keep doing what you're doing, but it's starting to just rip you to shreds. That's basically what's been happening for YouTube, for me, and a lot of other big creators at the moment, and they've been saying nothing about it. They've not talked about this at all. They're keeping this all private, and it's just doing my head in. I've genuinely been making videos on this platform for 10 years. I've dedicated a third of my life to making videos that I enjoy. So what if it's not in a specific niche, and I know that if I upload a video on Bitcoin or on color grading, well, my audience necessarily won't be into that, and so therefore my entire history, my channel will just be penalized because I upload a video that's not specifically in this niche that they want me to just keep ramming into the ground. Well, that's not even the case here. The case is, I've been having problems since November where I cannot engage with my community at all compared to what I used to be able to do. You might be wondering, like, Evan, why haven't you been replying to as many comments? It's so much more difficult. I don't want this to sound like I'm blowing this out of proportion. It's compounding with the fact that I've been having so many issues with the platform in general, and the fact that YouTube have refused to acknowledge that it's an issue, making me feel so incredibly alone and like it's just a problem for my specific account. To explain all the issues that are currently happening to me, one, since November, I've not been able to reply to any of your comments when I'm on my computer. When I'm on my desktop version of YouTube, it's just not possible. I'm returned with an error. So I cannot show you guys that I'm engaging with my audience, and I just love that you guys are supporting me so much. Thank you. I can't even reply or leave a comment on any other YouTuber's video to show support for them. It's just not possible. Sure, there's a long workaround. I have to like copy the video, bring it to my iPhone, go to the YouTube app, and then I can leave a comment there. But Jesus, I just don't understand how that's been such a big issue. I also don't have access to my YouTube Creator Studio, and it's been quite a bit bad where like nothing is really showing that I'm logged in. I'm not really shown actual videos on my homepage from people I subscribe to at all. And so, hey, I try to be an optimist. I message YouTube immediately like, hey, I found this bug. I can't do the things that I need to do my job. Can you tell me what's going on? And I met with just, oh, it's just you, just this problem. Don't worry, we'll work tirelessly to fix it. December 20th, 2020. 3 months have gone by. And you might think, well, in those 3 months, I'm sure that some things would have been updated, some things would have been fixed that allow you to do the job that you're meant to do. No. In fact, I've now been pushed over the edge because it's actually gotten so much worse. And it felt so nice to know that there are other creators out there currently suffering the same thing I am, because at this point, I felt so, like I said, isolated and alone. No one in my house that makes videos is having any of these issues. I see loads of other YouTubers uploading, creating content, and not having any problems. Thank God I saw Philip DeFranco having the same exact issue, because God, it just made me feel so much better to know that at least there's a bigger creator as well that is experiencing what I am, and it's just like I'm not alone. One, my YouTube Creator Studio is basically inaccessible. And for those of you unaware, for creators, this is how we're able to basically do our jobs. If I go to my dashboard here, which allows me to see all the different content that I've made, also how my videos are doing, reply to some comments, some basic news, it's just this demoniacal dog, all right? It's just a dog biting a wire. All right, can't access that. Let's check out my videos so I can edit. No, oh, okay. Oops. Something went wrong. Yes, for 2 weeks now, and nothing has been able to be fixed. I can't edit my videos. I can't change any. Oh, let's go to playlists. Oh no, I can't engage my audience with a playlist. Can I read my comments? No. Can't search my comments, which is why it's getting more and more difficult for me to find an intro comment because I have to do all of this stuff on mobile. Subtitles? Nope. inaccessible. Now, what's interesting about this, by the way, is there is a workaround. I can use my YouTube Creator Studio app, but that only works for comments and for content. I'm not able to mess with playlists. I'm not able to do any end screens. I feel like YouTube these days, the algorithm is so incredibly strong in terms of if you do not appease the algorithm, your channel will suffer. I make a lot of content that's outside of my niche because I'm excited about a lot of different things. So sometimes I want to make a video about color grading or about Bitcoin because it interests me. And by making a video like that, nobody watches it compared to the large majority of people that usually watch my content, and so algorithmically, I'm pushed down. At the very least, what I can really hope to do is have an end screen or call to action to an annotation to be like, hey, I made this other video if you guys are interested in that instead. But I can't do that. I actually can't make those types of things anymore because that access has been taken away from me by YouTube, who refuse to acknowledge that this has happened to me. And it's making me feel so crazy. And one of the even further things, if you can believe it, a platform that's built on creating and consuming, uploading and watching. I can't upload anymore. I can't upload videos on the YouTube app. If I go to create, ironic, like I hit upload video, I drag and drop, I try and upload something. No, my account is not able to upload videos anymore for some reason. Says I've broken a community strike. No, I've been such a good creator. I've never done anything wrong. Why is this happening to me? And why does it feel like no one at YouTube actually cares enough to say anything about it? I tried pressing the issue on Twitter and saying like, guys, can you please tell people about this? Because I've seen other creators are suffering from this as well. And it must feel nice to know that you're not suffering alone. And Jesus Christ, they just say, email us. At one point, after a full, like I said, it's been 3 months back to back with these emails, and I'm emailing. At one point, I message the YouTube partner support in the chat, and I get told off because I've already got an open ticket and they'll deal with it in due time. What is due time? How long is it going to take for me to be able to do the things that I need to do my job, you know? And it even gets worse because sure, this is impacting the amount of views and related views that I can get to my channel, the amount of access of anyone really watching. Sure, that's negative, so therefore my AdSense is down, the earnings are going down. At least, thank God, I'm supported by a lot of lovely brands that have been supporting this channel for ages. Except also, just found this out recently, I got an email from NordVPN. I work with them. They've been supporting my channel for like over 2 years now. I did a brand deal for them this Thursday, you know, just to include a little ad spot. And I get an email from my contact there saying, Evan, I don't know what's going on, but the link you included in your description doesn't work. Can you please fix it? That's weird. It's just nordvpn.com/Evan. This isn't sponsored, this one, all right? I click the link. That's weird. It's a 404. But that's the exact link. Maybe it's Nord's side. But then I'm like, let me click my Twitter link. Oh, no links on my channel. Let's just say someone watches my videos and they went, oh, I want to support him on Patreon. Let me click the Patreon link. No. YouTube at this point have even taken away all possible funding, because at this point I probably have to message every other brand I'm working with to be like, sorry guys, but if you want a link that's trackable, no links work on my channel anymore. So I can't upload content on my desktop, which by the way, there is a workaround. Each of my videos is like 10 freaking gigabytes, and I have to, after finish uploading it on my computer, send it airdrop to my phone, upload it with the Creator app. But like I said, at that point, I'm typing with 2 fingers, trying my best, can't do annotations, can't do end screen. None of the links work. Like, no brand is going to want to work with me if they can't get anyone to even click anything. It's just, I don't know. Like I said, I feel like I've been pushed to my brink here. I'm so stressed, and I'm trying my best to make things that I enjoy. I try and make these community videos every Thursday, which is full of you guys' comments, and it's one of my favorite things that I've been doing recently because it does make me feel like we've got such a nice community. But I'm at this state where I've just been backed into a hole. I've been told I can't do the content that I have been trying to do. And like I said, I've not done anything wrong. I just want YouTube to say something. I want them to say sorry. I want them to publicly, either if they can't fix the problem, at least tell people about it, you know? That's the very least they could do. I mean, I know a lot of people are currently suffering from a lot of issues with their employer. I mean, COVID has really struck everyone really badly. I have a travel channel. You know what's happened to that? Obviously, I had to take the L. I haven't uploaded on there in so long, and I'm just waiting for COVID to end, so maybe that channel won't be so negatively impacted by the death of it, because I can't upload because I can't travel. This channel usually survived on collabs and videos with other creators' voices, and I thought that was such a cool concept, British versus American, you know, talking to different people. I can't do that because of COVID, so at this point, I'm really trying to reinvent myself. I'm sure you've seen, I've really tried to make good content and try and make myself stand out online, but how am I supposed to stand out if I can't even do the basic things that I meant to do on this website? I don't know what I'm meant to do. There's no other options. Like, there's no rival website I could really upload on. YouTube kind of, for the most part, had me by the balls. And it's kind of the most scary to me because even making this video, airing out my frustrations, is horrifying because there's always that chance that some YouTube employee is going to take this very badly and just shadow ban my channel. I know people that this has happened to. And so just by me expressing my concerns and how I feel and how I've been made to feel by the company, I could risk just destroying my channel in the process. And like I said, I just feel like I'm just scared. I don't know what I'm meant to do. I'm going to keep pushing through. I'm still like writing and coming up with new ideas, and I'm trying so hard. I just wish that I was supported in any slight regard with these problems. And so I'm making this as a outreach. If you're another creator out there and you're also having these issues, you're not alone. It's fine. If you're a viewer of mine in my community, thank you so much for supporting me through all this. And I hope that when this all gets fixed, we can have a good laugh about it. I can reply to a lot more of your comments, bring them into more content, but community videos probably aren't going to be as big of a thing for me because it's so hard for me to get those comments now. But thank you for supporting me. And I guess I hope to see you on this bloody platform next Sunday. So, goodbye.